students, this is Dr. Gaurangi Bhatt here. Today I am here with a new topic, tenses. So let's start with the tenses. So first of all, I would like to tell you what you mean by tenses. Tenses are verb forms which indicate the time of an action. So we have three main tenses: the present tense, the past tense, the future tense. So each of the three above mentioned tenses can further be divided into subparts. So these subparts include simple, present or present indefinite, present continuous or we can say it progressive, present perfect and present perfect continuous. So if we talk about the present tense, it means when we are talking about the present time, that is called today. The past tense means when we talk about past, that is your yesterday. Future tense means the time which is about to come, that is your tomorrow. So each tense has four parts. 4 parts of present tense, 4 parts of your past tense and 4 parts of your future tense. In all, they are 12. So let's start with present tense first. Present tense can be defined as an expression for an activity that is currently in action or in habitually performed. So here it is used for a state that generally exists or is currently ongoing. So whenever we talk about the habitual thing that happens daily, the things we do daily, that is your present tense. That is actually your simple present we say. It is used for a state that generally exists or is currently ongoing. So that is simple present tense, like the sun rises every day. So that is your simple present. We use the present continuous to talk about action happening now, and present continuous or we can say present progressive, that is something which is happening right now in continuation. It is in progress, an action in the future. For that also we use present continuous. We often use the present perfect to talk about a continuing situation. This is a state that started in the past and continues in the present. So it's something which has been started in the past and still it's going on, that is your present perfect. We usually use for or since for present perfect. We often use for and since with perfect tenses. So now let's see where we use for and where we use since. So we use for to talk about a period of time. Means if we say 5 minutes, 2 weeks, 6 years, so it shows that we are talking about a period of time. And if we say since, so we talk about a point in past time like 9 o'clock, 1st January, Monday. So I have given some examples here. For is a period of time and since denotes a point in past time. So if I say 20 minutes can be any 20 minutes. It can be in morning, it can be in afternoon, it can be in evening. And if I say 6:15 p.m., it means I am talking about the specific time. 3 days can be any 3 days. And if I am talking about Monday, it means I am talking about a specific day, that is Monday. 6 months can be any 6 months. And if I am talking about January, it means I am talking about specifically point of time, that is January month. So 4 year means any 4 years, and 1994 means we are talking about the specific year, that is 1994. So I hope for and since difference has been clear to you. So for is a period of time and since is a point in past time. Now let's start with simple present tense. So in simple present tense, I'll tell you separately singular and plural. So first of all, you have to keep this in mind that in present tense, we always use first form of verb, and we use s and es with first form of verb, that is singular. When we talk about singular, then we always use first form of verb. V1 is first form of verb plus s or es. for your singular and then your object. So after subject you will write your first form of verb, then s or es will be added in that. And when we talk about plural, then we don't use s or es, we simply use first form of verb. Here I will give you examples. For singular, if I say the girl sings a song, here I am talking about girl. Here the subject is girl and she is singular, she is one. So we have added s after sing. Clear? So sing is verb here, so we have used it. Sing is first form of verb and we have added s in that. So the girl sings a song. And if we talk about plural, then example is the girls sing a song. Here girls is your plural. So you will not use any s or es with first form of verb. It will be simply the girls sing a song. Next we have present continuous tense. So continuous means something which is in progress. So we can say it present progressive also. So how it goes? The structure of this present continuous is subject will come first, then your helping verb, or we can say auxiliary verb. Is, am, are called auxiliary verb or helping verb. Plus V1. V1 is again your first form of verb, plus ing will come and then your object. So helping verbs always help the main verb. So we will see with the example. She is eating food. So she is your subject. Because she is singular, so we will use is. For singular we will use is, and for plural we will use are, and for I we will use am. So she is, eat is your first form of verb plus ing. We have added ing with eat, so it has become eating. Then food is your object. So she is eating food. Is it clear? Now I will give you one more example of are. They are eating food. Here they are your plural, so we have used are helping verb and eat plus ing, eating, then your food. Next we have present perfect tense. So we have to remember that in perfect tense, in all perfect tense, whether we talk about present, whether we talk about past, whether we talk about future, you have to keep this in mind that perfect means you have to use only third form of verb, and in continuous tense we have to use only first form of verb plus ing. Keep these two things in your mind. If there is continuous means ing will come with first form of verb. If we talk about perfect, it means you have to remember third form of verb will come. So let's see with the example singular and plural. What is the structure of this present perfect tense? As I have already told you, perfect means you have to use third form of verb. And before using third form of verb, we use helping verb here, that is has, have. Has comes for your singular and have is used for your plural. Now let's see the first example. He has cleaned the utensils. He is your subject and that is your singular. For singular I have told you has will come, so he has cleaned. Third form of clean is cleaned. Clean, cleaned, cleaned. So clean is your third form of verb. The utensils. So clean, second form of verb is also clean. So how you will identify that this is your present perfect tense? With the help of your helping verb. If there is helping verb has or have, that it means we are talking about present perfect. If I remove has from there, then it will become your past, simple past. So with this has have only we can identify that this is your perfect tense. Otherwise your second form and third form both are same. Clear? Now see the example of plural. They have cleaned the utensils. Here they is a plural. So we have used have here, helping verb, and cleaned is your third form of verb. So they have cleaned the utensils. And next we have present perfect continuous tense or present perfect progressive tense. So what is the structure or what is the rule of this? Subject plus has been plus V1 means first form of verb plus ing plus object. As just before only I have told you that if there is continuous, it means we have to use first form of verb plus ing. So for plural you will use have been, and for singular you will use has been. Rest will be the same. So just see with the example. She has been practicing since morning. So she subject is your singular, so we have used has here, and what we have added here, been, B-E-E-N, been, practice plus ing, practicing since morning. So next example is they have been practicing since morning. It means the work is still going on. They have been practicing since morning. So they is your subject, that is plural. Have, because they is plural, so we will use have here, helping verb. Been will come, practice plus ing, practicing since morning. Rest will be same. Now come to past tense. Now any event or action that took place in the past can be referred to as the past tense. We use the past continuous to talk about the past for something which happened before and after another action. We use the past perfect for something that started in the past and continued up to a given time in past only. So let's start with simple past tense. So what is the rule of the simple past, or we can say what is the structure? First of all, your subject will come, then second form of verb plus object. So in simple past you have to simply remember that only second form of verb is used in simple past tense. If second form of verb is there in any sentence, it means we are talking about simple past. Let's see with example. He ran away. So he is your subject, ran is your V2 means second form of verb, run, ran, run. So second is ran. He ran away. I'll give you one more example. They ate food. They ate food. So ate is your second form of verb. Eat is first form of verb, ate is second, and eaten is your third form of verb. So you have to remember all three forms of verb. Next we have past continuous tense. Again we are talking about continuous, so you have to remember that first form of verb plus ing will come. So let's see what is the rule of this. Subject plus was and were. So was and were both are your auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. Plus V1. V1 means first form of verb, plus because we are talking about continuous, so ing will come with first form of verb plus your object. And for plural you will use, after subject you will use were, helping verb, then rest will be same first form of verb plus ing plus object. Let's see with example. She, because she is your subject and it's singular, was will come here. So was is your helping verb or auxiliary verb. Go is your first form of verb plus ing. We have added ing with go. Shopping, she was going shopping. And let's see the example of plural, they. They is your plural, so we will use were. They were going shopping. Or I'll give you one more example, Neha and Priya. Neha and Priya are two. So Neha and Priya were dancing yesterday. So next we have past perfect tense. So what is the rule of past perfect tense? Again now perfect has come, so I have already told you if there is perfect then you have to remember third form of verb will come. Now let's see the rule. Subject plus had. So here had is common for singular and plural both. There is no discrimination. For singular also you will use had, and for plural also you will use had. Plus V3 means third form of verb will come and your object. For example, Sumit had left the job. Sumit is your subject, had for past, left is your third form of verb, leave, left the job. So with the help of this helping verb had, we have identified that this sentence is in past perfect tense, because left is second form of verb also and third also, and if we use had, then it becomes, then left has been used here as third form of verb. If we remove had, then it will be your second form of verb. So you have to identify with the helping verb. So next we have past perfect continuous tense. So again continuous has come, so you have to remember that you will use verb, first form of verb plus ing, because perfect is there, so had been will come there. So let's see the rule. Subject plus had is for perfect, been plus V1 means first form of verb plus ing. Let's see the example. They had been preparing for their performance for 2 months. So they had been will come. Prepare is first form of verb, so add ing in that, preparing for their performance for 2 months. So I'll give you one more example. She had been dancing since long. So this is your past perfect continuous. Next we have future tense. Future means something we are talking about, the time which is about to come or which will come. The action that took place in the future fall in the category of future tense. Future progressive tense or future continuous is a verb tense that indicates that something will occur in the future and continue for an expected length of time. The future perfect talks about the past in the future. Let's start with simple future tense. So when we talk about simple future tense, then we have to remember the rule, subject plus will shall. So will shall is your, both are your helping verbs, plus V1 will come. V1 means first form of verb plus object. So will is used for he, she, it, singular name, and shall comes for I, you, they, we. But will is commonly used, so will can be go with I also, they also, we also. But if we talk about grammatically, then we use shall. Otherwise, when we in conversation, generally this will helping verb has become common. So both helping verbs are right. For example, I will visit my uncle tomorrow. So I is your subject here, will visit my uncle tomorrow. You can say it like this also, I shall visit my uncle tomorrow. So what you have to remember? You have to remember to use helping verb or auxiliary verb will shall. Plus first form of verb will come here. So visit is your first form of verb. Next we have future continuous tense. So again we are talking about continuous. So first form of verb will come plus ing will come. So what is the rule? Subject plus will be. So it continues, we add be also with helping verb. Will be, shall be plus V1 is first form of verb plus ing plus object. Let's see the example. I shall be going to the market tomorrow. So here I is the subject, shall plus be plus first form of verb go is first form of verb plus ing. We have added ing in that to the market tomorrow. So this is the future continuous tense. Next we have future perfect tense. So again we are talking about perfect. So it means what you have to remember? You will use third form of verb. What is the rule of this, or what is the structure of future perfect tense? Subject plus will have, shall have plus V3 plus object. So what extra you have added here? have. Let's see the example. I shall have prepared. Prepared is your third form of verb. Prepare, first form of verb, prepared second and prepared third. So again, how we will identify that prepared is used as third form of verb? We'll see the helping verb. Shall have. Shall have we have used here, it means prepared is used here as third form of verb. Now last we have future perfect continuous tense. So again continuous has come, so you have to remember first form of verb plus ing will come. Now let's see the rule. Subject plus will have been plus V1 plus ing plus object. She will have, because we are talking about continuous, so been also we have added here. She will have been. Work is your first form of verb plus ing, means we have added ing with work here since 2015. So this is your future perfect continuous. I hope this is clear to you.